But first, we are working some breaking news on the state's healthcare employee vaccine mandate. One day ahead of the deadline, a judge has refused to block this mandate.
Judge Mary McElroy denied a request for a temporary restraining order filed by a group of healthcare workers who claimed the mandate violates their rights because it doesn't allow for religious exemptions.
12 News reporter Rob Nesbitt joins us live in studio with the breaking details. Rob?
Mike, in her order, Judge McElroy wrote that the workers who filed the lawsuit were unable to demonstrate a likelihood of success of their claim that the vaccine mandate is unconstitutional. So by Friday, healthcare workers who are unvaccinated will be out of a job. Both Lifespan and Care New England saying that the hospitals in their systems will be complying with the mandate. Chief Clinical Officer of Care New England, Dr. Raymond Powery, says that around 97% of staff are vaccinated. As of midday, just over 97% of healthcare workers at Lifespan had received their vaccine shot, according to Executive Vice President Dr. Kathy Duquette. She says that Lifespan has had contingency plans in place since announcing their own vaccine requirements prior to the state's mandate.
This is not a bluff. This is the right thing to do. COVID is prevalent in our environment, and it is consistent with other vaccine requirements that healthcare workers have complied with since they started working in healthcare.
Measles, mumps, rubella, diphtheria, pertussis. It is critical that when people come to us at their most vulnerable moments that we can look them in the eye and let them know that we have done everything we can to ensure this is a safe environment for them.
Both Dr. Duquette and Dr. Powery say that staffing shortages have been an issue prior to the vaccine mandate. Coming up on 12 News at 6, what they say the public needs to do to keep emergency rooms from being overwhelmed after the mandate. Reporting live in studio, I'm Rob Nesbitt, 12 News.
First at 6, breaking news on the vaccine mandate for Rhode Island healthcare workers. That requirement will go into effect tomorrow as scheduled.
Late this afternoon, a judge denied the request by a group of healthcare workers for a temporary restraining order. 12 News reporter Rob Nesbitt joins us live in studio with the breaking details. Rob?
Mike, in her order, Judge Mary McElroy wrote that the workers who filed the lawsuit were unable to prove that the vaccine mandate is unconstitutional. By Friday, healthcare workers who are unvaccinated will be out of a job. Both Lifespan and Care New England are reporting around a 97% vaccine rate with their staff. Chief Clinical Officer of Care New England, Dr. Raymond Powery, says that all unvaccinated employees have been notified not to come into work October 1st. According to Executive Vice President for Quality, Care, and Safety at Lifespan, Dr. Kathy Duquette, around 150 of their unvaccinated workers are currently out on leave, but will still need to be vaccinated to return. She says that those experiencing early signs of not feeling well should reach out to their primary care providers before going to an emergency room, where delays are going to be expected because of staffing shortages that were an issue well before the vaccine mandate.
If they are coming to us for a non-emergency situation, they should be prepared to wait. And we strongly encourage people not to come to the emergency department for a COVID vaccine or for COVID testing.
We have already notified those people who have not completed their vaccination that they are not to come to work tomorrow. And we have made arrangements to do our best to adequately staff in their absence.
Dr. Duquette says that if an unvaccinated healthcare worker changes their mind about the shot after Friday, Lifespan will allow them to return to their position if it's still available and after they've been vaccinated. Reporting live in studio, I'm Rob Nesbitt, 12 News.